અસીમ જય જયકાર હો.
દાદા ભગવાનના 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 અસીમ જય જયકાર હો.
દાદા ભગવાન અસીમ જય જયકાર હો.
દાદા ભગવાનના 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 અસીમ જય જયકાર हो.
દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર હો.
દાદા ભગવાન અસીમ જય જયકાર હો.
દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર હો.
દાદા ભગવાન અસીમ જય જયકાર હો.
દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર હો.
દાદા ભગવાન અસીમ જય જયકાર હો.
દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર હો.
દાદા ભગવાન અસીમ જય જયકાર હો.
દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર હો.
દાદા ભગવાન અસીમ જય જયકાર હો.
દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર હો.
Rajiji, if you're tired, you can ask someone else to.
Shailaben, Miraben, Lalitaben, anybody want to follow? Go ahead. Dada Bhagwan અસીમ જય જયકાર હો.
દાદા ભગવાન અસીમ જય
જયકાર હો.
દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર હો.
દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર હો.
Go ahead.
Should I go? Can I go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર હો. દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર હો. દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર હો. Oh, are we following? I'm sorry.
Should I follow?
Yes, of course. Anybody can follow, or we can all sing together. It doesn't matter to me.
No. Miraben, you sing, Kashyap bhai will follow you.
Okay. દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર હો.
દાદા ભગવાન અસીમ જય જયકાર હો.
દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર હો.
દાદા ભગવાન અસીમ જય જયકાર હો.
દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર હો.
Kitiben, follow please.
દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર હો.
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 દાદા ભગવાનના असीम जय जयकार हो।
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
ओ दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
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 ओ दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
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 ओ
ओ
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
ओ दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
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 Rajni Kaka, remember that beat you had? Can you do that one?
Which one?
The fatafat one, the quick one. I cannot get there.
Like that. Fatafat one.
Yes,
Very
yes,
good.
yes, yes. That one that's like the one that you were doing the fast beat.
Jayakaro.
Huh?
No. Which
Tell us,
one?
tell us. Tell us,
Okay,
Rajni Kaka. You're just doing it right now. Yes.
Dada Bhagwan asim jai jaikaro.
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो.
Dada Bhagwan asim jai jaikaro. Arti Ben.
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो.
Dada Bhagwan asim jai jaikaro.
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो.
Kirti Ben.
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो. दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो.
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो.
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो. दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो.
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो.
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो.
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो.
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो.
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो.
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो.
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो.
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो.
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो.
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो.
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
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 दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो। दादा
दादा
भगवान
ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
सॉरी।
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
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 कंटिन्यू
दादा
कंटिन्यू
भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो। दादा 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 भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર હો.
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 દાદા
દાદા
ભગવાનના
ભગવાનના
અસીમ જય
અસીમ જય
જયકાર હો.
જયકાર હો.
દાદા ભગવાનના અસીમ જય 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 જયકાર હો.
જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ
જય
કેશવાનજી.
સચ્ચિદાનંદ.
જય
Jai
જય
Satchidanand. Jai
Okay.
Satya
Srimanta, please
Keshavanandji.
can you recite Srimanta? Everybody follow.
Namo Vitragaya.
નમો વિતરાગાય.
Namo Arihantanam.
નમો અરિહંતાણમ.
Namo Siddhanam.
નમો સિદ્ધાણમ.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Ayuriyanam.
Namo Vajjayanam.
Namo Vatsayanam.
Namo Loye Savva Sahunam.
Namo Loe Sava Sahunam.
Aiso Panchana Mukkaro.
Eso Panchanamukaro.
Savva Pavapanasano.
Sabba Pavapanasano.
Mangalanam cha Savvesim.
Mangalanam cha Sabvesim.
Padmam Havai Mangalam.
Padamam Havi Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Sachidan, Mahatma Keshavanandji, just coming from 24 hours Kirtan Bhakti at Kalanpuri.
Jai Satchidanand
Ah.
Keshavanandji.
Keshavanandji, hopefully you'll be awake for a couple of more, 1 hour. Okay,
No problem.
no
With
problem. Okay.
the Satsang, we are evergreen.
All charged up.
All charge up. And
Okay.
24 Kirtan Bhakti charges much more.
Go service.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Much
Okay.
more than we get the sleep.
Very good. Okay. Mahatma, we the homework for Sambhave Nikal, looking at our own prakruti and then inside tapa. Any wants to share an experience? Keshavanandji, Sambhave Nikal, prakruti, you look at the prakruti and then inside you see reaction of tapa, if there is tapa.
Yeah. So I have to speak for that thing.
Yeah, why don't you speak? There was homework, but nobody's done the homework. They're thinking. So go ahead.
I have something, but nothing. I mean, I will talk
Okay.
something about, because there is something very interesting I
Okay.
came across, and I will tell you later on.
Okay, let's look at this so we can do the same thing for next week. Go ahead.
Yeah. Now this is the one greatest thing Dada has given, Sambhave Nikal. And Sambhave Nikal means what? There is a very big tap. If you have got very difficult fights within you, nearby you, and then you have to do the Sambhave Nikal, that is the greatest tap I have seen it. Greatest tap. Even I could see Dada Bhagwan himself. He used to do a Sambhave Nikal with so many Mahatmas, with so many people meeting every day. And every moment we could imagine and we could observe that how Dada Bhagwan is doing Sambhave Nikal. There were so many big Mahatmas used to come. Some of the Mahatmas coming from the business field. Some of the Mahatmas little underdeveloped. Some of the Mahatmas coming from different phases. So at that time, we could observe that how Dada Bhagwan is doing Sambhave Nikal with them. Even many a times, the wavelength of we people could not reach to Dada's wavelength. Because Dada Bhagwan was the topmost on the seat he was sitting. Post level of the Kevad Gyan. So he could see, he could observe, he could visualize everything. But we could not visualize that this is the greatest thing Dada has reached, and how we can understand Dada Bhagwan and his vision, so that there is no pressure on Dada Bhagwan. So Dada Bhagwan used to do a Sambhave Nikal. Dada Bhagwan used to do a great tap, and many a times we could see that how Dada Bhagwan could do Sambhave Nikal. There was a one point at our residence. Dada Bhagwan had come for a Satsang. So after having a Satsang, Dada Bhagwan came for a dinner. And after having a dinner, again the whole Satsang started. There were complete one day Dada Bhagwan came to our whole house from morning to evening. So After having a lunch, Dada used to removes his cap, the black cap he used to always wear. So some of the big Mahatma, Dada Bhagwan had put the cap in his pocket. So one of the very big Mahatma told Dada, why you have kept the cap inside your pocket? Why you are not wearing? So he could talk some little with heaviness. So my father got shocked. How he can talk to Dada Bhagwan like this? But he was so much acquainted with Dada Bhagwan, and he used to talk with Dada Bhagwan so friendly and everything from the same Badran Gaon. So Dada Bhagwan said, "Em, topi peru," and he talked very roughly with Dada Bhagwan because he said that you look very good with the topi. You don't remove this topi like this. Hey, God, he is a God. He's sitting in a natural mood. Sometimes he can wear, sometimes he should not wear while doing a satsang. Who the hell are you to just force Dada Bhagwan like this? So at that moment of point, everybody got shocked that how he could talk Dada Bhagwan like this. Remove why you have kept the cap in your pocket? Wear it. So we could observe how Dada Bhagwan did the Sambhave Nikal with that Mahatma. And the very important thing, on such a great stage of this Brahman, Dada Bhagwan is sitting. Such a great stage. And somebody says like this, that why you are not wearing? So, normal person, he may not be a millionaire, he may be an ordinary person. He also get annoyed. How can you talk like this? I am such a age, you are so much young than me. How can you talk like this? So, in such circumstances, we could always see that how Dada Bhagwan used to do a Sambhave Nikal, how Dada Bhagwan could go such an inner tap. It was a great inner tap. Somebody insulting, talking with you, and he said, "Em, હું પાછું પહેરી લઉં ટોપી ટોપીથી સારું લાગે છે તમને ચાલો હું પહેરી લઉં છું." And we other people, my father is a very intellectual, he was a very intellectual person and very alert, uh, very sit with very highest people in the world, and sitting talking with, even he could talk with Jawaharlal Nehru. He had a met with him, and he had also appreciated my father that he is such a well mannered person. So with such an intellectual level person, they get within a fraction of minute that the opposite person is insulting. So he came outside the room and told me, why he is talking like this with Dada Bhagwan. Means Dada Bhagwan could understand everything. You don't worry, he will manage everything. But for a fraction of second, Dada did not get annoyed with him. He was smiling as usual, his Muktasya, and with laughing, with Muktasya, he said, "Em, topi peru." Okay. So these were the precious moments we could observe, that how Dada Bhagwan did Sambhave Nikal, how Dada Bhagwan do the tap. Like this is not a single tap which Dada could go through with so many Mahatmas. Sometimes Dada doesn't like any particular food. If once Dada said that આ સડગવાનું શાક મને બહુ ગમે, બહુ સારું બનાવ્યું છે. So every day people, wherever they are going, Dada Bhagwan is going, they used to make a sadagwa. So Dada said, I said once like this, but it doesn't mean that I need every day like this. So this he told after so many days that people used to every day feed him a sadagwa. So Dada could go through such type of tap every time. And we all Mahatmas also going through such type of tap every day at our residence, outside the business world, inside the home management, with the children, with a wife, with so many relations. Every time, some or the other way, we were facing such type of problems every time, and we could do Sambhave Nikal, and we had to go through so many tap. This Vigyan itself is showing that Sambhave Nikal is the only way to remain in the mokshas. And if you don't do Sambhave Nikal, then there is lot of quarrels, there is lot of fighting, there is lot of misunderstanding, there is lot of bearing. You have to bear so many things in the life if you don't do Sambhave Nikal. And with Sambhave Nikal, tap is always connected. Many a times you don't like the thing, but while doing the Sambhave Nikal, in the inner side, you have to go through a tapa. Because this is Dada's Agnya. And once you get the Dada's Agnya, then you have to go through the tap. I
Very
hope
good.
it is clear.
Yeah. Very good. Miraben? Miraben?
Sorry, I'm having trouble with my phone. I do apologize, which is why I'm not putting myself on camera. Jai
Okay.
Satchidanand Keshavanandji, Jai Satchidanand Mahatmas, and Rajin Kaka. Thank you. I wanted to give you one example of Sambhave Nikal for this this time. So I have Meera's. I am watching Meera's Prakruti, and Meera's Prakriti has so many, the awareness is growing on Meera's Prakriti. So many times a Sambhave Nikal that I have to do is, if there is, Vivasthit brings my in-laws, my all these sticky files, let's say, that come, and the awareness is that, and or bringing placing Meera in situations that, even as much as Meera runs away from the sticky files come to Meera to clear up for Sambhave Nikal. That is the awareness. Suddenly I used to think, why is it that I'm constantly having to see the sticky files? I'm praying to Dada that I don't have to deal with it. Not don't have to. I pray to Dada that I deal with all the sticky files at Sambhave Nikal, and Vivasthit is bringing them to in front of Meera so that Meera can actually perform or clear up those files. And that was the big awareness of this week. After hearing about doing some things, I'm noticing more and more all the sticky files that Meera ever has faced, they come. Vivasthit brings them. The minute that I prayed to Dada and said, please let me clear up all my files at Sambhave Nikal, all the files are coming. So Meera has to stay strong to clear up with Sambhave Nikal. That is the big awareness of or understanding of this way. Jai Satchidanand.
Very good.
You have some examples. You were able to do it and you were not able to do it?
So some sticky files, are very sticky. And so when they come, what Meera, I pray to Dada for strength, and then so maybe not it seems that the file settling, I do Pratikraman, I understand where Meera's kashes are, I'm seeing how Meera is interacting, and the notes that I have learned from Keshavanandji and from Shailesh, and the notes of the kashes are there. So maybe in the beginning I'll say, oh my God, I don't like the way this person is talking about me for some whatever reason, maybe how I made sambar or something. Then comes internally when I sit and do, I'm aware Meera is feeling angry that her sambar is not. And this is just an example. Okay, sambar was not the one that was made, but I'm giving an example. So sambar, if the food I'm making is bad, then it will be slowly that maybe Meera is feeling jealousy that they can make it better. Maybe Meera is feeling that she's not, she's feeling, what is the word? Angry, there's pride, there's jealousy, there's all of these things that come, and I'm doing this person is just a nimit. They're not like somebody that is coming to hurt me. This is so that Meera can be aware of all these things. So slowly, the next time again, the same person came back, but I think I'll need to, but Meera's noticing that it is working, but very slowly. So it is not a fast process. It is like I'm walking in water, but I'm walking with Dada's grace, walking that that I without, yeah, that's all.
That's
Jay?
great. That's great. Because once you will do the observation, you will know each and everything about Meera's thinking, Meera's effect, how much it is affecting her, how much she's the Sambhave Nikal, how much, whether they are a sticky file or any type of file. Dada used to say, you have to, when you are in a normal condition and you don't have file, you are very normal way. You don't even come to know what is the file and how difficult and sticky is the file. But once such type of file comes, from that moment itself your development starts. That how you are such file. Those sticky and these type of heavy files, how could this Vignan and the others understand solved it, and you remain in the Gyan, and while keeping yourself separate, and Meera could do, observe and everything and did the Sambhave Nikal. So Dada used to say that any difficult fights are coming. First in the starting, we used to say, Dada Bhagwan, these fights are too much. They take away from our own self with real Shuddhatma, and we become Ekakar, and it is unbearable. These fights are difficult, Dada Bhagwan. So Dada Bhagwan said, fights you should always welcome. Not a single fight. 10 more fight, difficult fights should come. I'm ready for them, and I can do the Sambhave Nikal with them. So as you will welcome them, then only your Gyan will develop. Then you will come to know how much you do the Sambhave Nikal. You will come to know that when you did become Ekakar. Because they don't come these such type of fights, your Gyan will not develop. If you are in a good condition, very normally, everybody is welcoming you, everybody is praising you, and all the sanjog, all the circumstances are favorable with you. And those favorable conditions, your Gyan will not develop.
Correct.
Ada used to say that whatever difficult fights are coming, you welcome them, and in those circumstances, in those timings, you should understand, you should be separate from Meera, and at time you should take the Shakti from Dada Bhagwan. It may be any sticky file that, hey Dada, you take the name of that file, and then please give me the strength, give me the Shakti to do the Sambhave Nikal with Meera. So this type of Shakti you have to take and do the Sambhave Nikal, and you will be in such a normal and easy condition to do the Sambhave Nikal with any sticky files.
Jai Satchidanand. That's what I'm hoping. Walking in water. Walking in water. Jai Satchidanand.
Okay, Kirti-ben. Kirti-ben.
My system went down, and so I have to restart again. So anyway, Jai Satchidanand, Dada's presence, I'm not talking to same Sambhave Nikal, no, but Dada's presence is just so with me in each and every, and when I feel weak or when I feel a little scared, I always, I just ask Dada, close my eyes, and Dada is right there. So just a little while ago, when Rajnikant Bhai told, say Kirtan Bhakti, and the other lady told, say in a higher, higher beat. I don't know why, but it came in 1984 when I went to Oak Ridge, very new time for me, before Gyan. Dada ne, when I met Dada, and there was Kirtan Bhakti, and the tune I sang, literally Dada, that's what the atmosphere that time was. And it stays in my system, and it's so good. And it gives all the vibration, and it gives very positive. So anytime when I feel weak, or when I feel confused in my life, when I have to make certain decision, I just pray, Dada, give me the Shakti, give me the encouragement, give me the light. I just don't know what to do or how to handle it. In Dada's presence, I see Dada is right there. And now, with all these Aptaputras presence, live satsang, it giving me very good encouragement, light, guiding light right now. That's what I'm going through. And I thank you very much for all your presence. Thank you so much.
Okay.
This is all I want to say.
Keshav, you want to comment?
No, at that time my video was stopped for some time. And
I know
okay.
it's same. Either some issues, and it's you have to restart again. And that sometimes is able, who knows?
Okay, no problem. Keshavanji? Kashyap bhai.
Yes, Jai Sachidan. Can I share one thing I want to ask?
Yeah, karo.
Just a minute. This came in WhatsApp, so from that only I got it is in Dada Vani, May 2015. Here is in English I found, so English version. After that I will show the Gujarati one also. What happens to the ego? What does this king say? He says, I killed hundreds of thousands of people. The king only expresses egoism. He takes garvras, derives pleasure from the ego of worship. It was actually those in the battlefield who did the killing. The king unnecessarily takes on the liability. The warriors did the killing, but the king says, I killed them. He indeed speaks crazy. What kind of result do these people get? Because of this, the one who does the killing gets released. I didn't understand this sentence, because of this, the one who does the killing gets released. This is Gujarati one also, I will show you. It came in the WhatsApp. It says, રાજા વગર કામનું જોખમદાયક કામ કેમ લો છો? આનાથી મારનાર એ છૂટી જાય. I didn't understand what Dadaji wants said by this sentence. આનાથી મારનાર છે તે છૂટી જાય. Or in English, because of this, the one who does the killing gets released. Can you explain this?
Put it in the Gujarati. Put it in the Gujarati. હા એક મિનિટ વાંચવા દો. આ રાજા શું કહે છે કે મેં લાખો માણસને મારી નાખ્યા. રાજા તો ખાલી અહંકાર જ કરે છે, ગર્વલસ રહે છે. એ તો જે લડાઈ ઉપર હતા તેમને માર્યા. રાજા વગર કામની જોખમદારી કેમ લે છે? વગર કામની જોખમદારી આનાથી મારનાર છે એ છૂટી જાય. યસ. Now what Dada says, that when the killing was done, it was done by other warriors, but Raja takes the ahankar and he takes the garvras that I did it. So due to taking the whole ahankar on himself, he is getting the punishment. But the opposite person, warrior, which who kills, who understand that due to this Vyavasthit Shakti is taking him, because he is doing the work of he's doing all these things on the saying of the king. So he's going through the Agnya with the king. But the whole thing is done while doing this ahankar that I did it. So he is getting killed. The person who is...
You're saying, understanding even when he's killing, he also gets liberated. That's what Dada is saying?
Because he's doing his duty. But the whole ahankar and all the garvaras which he takes, that is the great thing which, because of that, the king will be punished.
Okay, I understood it. Okay,
Okay.
and one more. Can you please tell me here? It says આ દુનિયામાં કોઈ ચીજ બંધન કરતી નથી, એકલું પરસ્ત્રીની લૂંટ ચાલે છે તે બંધન કરે છે. What is loot means? It says that illicit means robbery. Loot means robbery. So what is what he wants to, what Dadaji wants to tell about that by saying it is it a robbery? Can you please give the deeper meaning? What is loot or the loot?
Correct. So loot is what?
Yes.
That without knowing, you take away the thing, you do the robbery, you take away whole things which is for which you are not entitled for that. You are not the owner of
Okay.
that. So if loot means without knowing anything, without knowing the conclusion and what is going to happen, you do the loot and take away the things of other people. So this is a
Okay.
loot. This is a unbearable thing that which is going on.
Mhm.
So only
It
this
is not belonging to you. That is why he's calling us robbery.
robbery, because
Fine.
it is not your wife. Your vision is going on the other thing for which you are not the owner of that thing. So that is called a loot.
Yeah, I got it. I understood. And regarding if there's time about the Sambhave Nikal, can I, Rajni, can I say something?
Oh yeah, bolo.
Yeah. So this Sambhave Nikal actually, I am facing since much time Sambhave Nikal. I always ask that Radhaji, please give me strength to do Sambhave Nikal. And I don't know, sometime I feel that it is not coming, but somehow Dadaji, I get links, and even now I struggle, because my nature, file one nature is not very adjustable, so I has to learn how to adjust and all that, So even satsang which comes, some satsang, somewhere I find I'm not able to understand what Dadaji is saying. There I struggle, and then I struggle to keep my calm, like, because I get, what you said, not feeling good, when I don't understand something. So then I feel struggle to keep Sambhave Nikal. That time, then eventually I get help, and then I get the resolution, but that is a struggling phase. That is what my experience.
Correct. So this is hello.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So it is a very good thing which is going on, the struggling, because what happens once you decide that I want to do a Sambhave Nikal, there are so many circumstances coming, and you have to bear with yourself. Sometimes you like it or not like it, you have to do, because this is Dada's Agnya, and Dada says Agnya is that you have to follow. That is Agnya. That is only a tap, and that is only a dharam. So in those circumstances, whatever the condition is coming, whether you are happy or you are unhappy, you are annoyed or not annoyed, but in any circumstances, if you do the Sambhave Nikal, whether you have to struggle also, you have to follow this Dada's Agnya. Because Dada said, this is the only way of Sambhave Nikal. You will be relieved slowly, slowly, slowly with all fights. And then when all these fights will relieve you, and they will say, now you go, now you are free from yourself, then only your moksha dwar will open. Dada used to say that you have to do Sambhave Nikal with everybody. Dada used to do a Sambhave Nikal with Hirava, with all Mahatmas, so many difficult Mahatmas. So when he did so many difficult Mahatmas, Sambhave Nikal, slowly, Dada said that my all degrees were slowly completed. That's how he reached to the ultimate condition and ultimate position. Because unless and until these fights are there and you are not doing the Sambhave Nikal, they will not allow you to go to the mokshas, Dada used to say. These files will catch you. They will even though you will be trying to go through the channel of final door of mokshas, they will catch hold of you and they will say, no, you cannot go to the mokshas because you have not done a Sambhave Nikal with me. So Dada used to say that they will stop your mokshas. So you have to do a Sambhave Nikal, whether you like it or not, whether it is a struggle, whether it is a difficult position, or whether these are difficult fights. You have to do a Sambhave Nikal. This is the only science of Akram Vignan which takes you after Sambhave Nikal takes you to the mokshas.
Yes, I understood. Jai Sachin.
Thank
Jai-
you. Kiti Ben?
Yes, sir.
Jai Sachidan, Keshavanandji again.
Jai Sachin.
Jai Sachidan. This is a little bit about Pratikraman. I was reading this Charan Vidhini explanation,
Okay.
and it is, I just read this morning, and Dada say, I'm saying that in Gujarati. દરેકનું 1 કલાક પ્રતિક્રમણ થાય ને તો મહી અંદર ભયંકર પાપો ભસ્મીભૂત થઈ જાય અને એ લોકોના મન ચોખ્ખા થઈ જાય આપણા તરફથી. પછી આગળ દાદાએ કહ્યું કે રીઝન આ પ્રતિક્રમણ કરીએ તો મહી તો અંદર આનંદ તે ઘડી આવે, આનંદ બહુ આવશે. કારણ કે પ્રતિક્રમણ જ્યારે કરે છે ને ત્યારે આત્માનો સંપૂર્ણ શુદ્ધ ઉપયોગ હોય છે, એટલે વચ્ચે કોઈની દખલ નથી હોતી. આ મને આજે ક્લિક થયું. This is કે when you do the પ્રતિક્રમણ, you are not in doer, you are in the સંપૂર્ણ શુદ્ધ ઉપયોગમાં હોવ છો. Please talk about this little bit in English, and I just read this in this morning.
So Dada said wonderfully that when you are in such a position of Pratikraman. So normal Pratikraman is very, very sthud bhag. Sthud means outside the people who do the Pratikraman. But Dada's Pratikraman is entirely a very different process, and that is a very ultimate process, taking you from all the fights, all the sanjog to the ultimate position. So when you do the Pratikraman, so who is doing the Pratikraman? First of all, file number 1 does the Pratikraman. So at time you become separate. You are not ekakar. That Kirti is doing a Pratikraman.
Yes.
So once you reach to the separate position and complete position, you do the Pratikraman. So that is the great upyog. That is the Shuddha upyog. Shuddha upyog starts when you become separate. And once you are ekakar, the Shuddha upyog doesn't start. So Shuddha upyog means you are completely separate, and the file number 1 is doing Pratikraman, and that Pratikraman, when you do it, you become like a very light, and you become so much happy that all my fights Sambhave Nikal is done. Pratikraman means what? You have done a Sambhave Nikal, and you have taken a forgiveness from the other person, the opposite person's inner Bhagwan blesses you that you have done a Pratikraman. And that's why you feel such a blissful condition, and you feel so much relieved, and you feel that today is the Shuddhupyog which takes you in such a separate mode, and separate mode takes you to the mokshas.
And this is also what happening every morning when I get up. This is my first thing, that I want to stay in your Panch Agnya. Dada, give me the strength, give me the light every time when I come across with any kind of fights. I would like to see the Shuddhatma in there because I am Shuddhatma, Nishay. But that's what my Nishay, that I want to see Shuddhatma. I am Shuddhatma, they are Shuddhatma, they are Akarta, they are just a puppet. And I just want to make sure that I give me the strength that I can Sambhave એમના મનનું સમાધાન થાય એવા અમારા શ્રેષ્ઠ મન વચન કાયાના આદર્શ વ્યવહાર હોય એવી મને વાણી બોલાવો એવી દ્રષ્ટિ આપવું. Oh my goodness. I think the strong commitment when you have that you want to do it and you want to, Dada, just give me the strength. And I think that Dada's, it just comes right there.
This is the experience with everybody. Just we are even Dada used to also say that many people used to come in front of Dada Bhagwan. Dada Bhagwan, Pratikraman is not happening. Dada Bhagwan, Shuddhatma nathi dekhatu. Dada Bhagwan, this is not happening. And they used to feel depressed. Many a times they used to feel why this is happening with so many people, so many Mahatmas. Every Mahatma is giving Dada's example and saying that, Dada, I am in a very great condition. I am a blissful condition because with this Vignan, I am all the time separate. And I'm becoming day by day with abhed with all fights and feeling that I am in a really great blissful condition and I am the happiest person on this earth. So when this used to happen with so many Mahatmas, so Dada used to say, if it is not happening with you, then you take the blessings from Dada Bhagwan and take the Shakti from Dada Bhagwan. Hey Dada Bhagwan, give me that strength to do a Sambhave Nikal. Give me that strength so that I can be in such a Shuddhatma, Shuddhupyog, so that this conditions is not disturbing me. So Dada used to always say that if it is not happening with you, take the Shakti from Dada Bhagwan, because Dada is here to give you all strength, all blessings. You have to just say to Dada Bhagwan.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Awesome. Yes, very good. Jason.
Okay. Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Okay. Mahatma, we are almost to the end, but let us continue with Sambhave Nikal, looking at your prakruti, looking inside and tapa, really see. And now the likely once you do tapa, and then you will feel happy, like Keshavanandji just alluded to. So let us see happiness after we resolve it, Sambhave Nikal.
Yes.
Hey, Jai Satchidanand. Keshavanandji, please, Srimanta, everybody, please follow.
Yeah. Namo Vitragaya.
Namo
Namo
Vitragaya.
Vitragaya.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Ayaryanam.
Ayaryanam.
Namo Ayaryanam.
Namo Vajjayanam.
Namo Vasayanam.
Namo Loe
Namo Vasayanam. Namo Sava Sahunam.
Eso Panchana Mukkaro.
Eso Panchanamukkaro.
Eso Panchanamukkaro.
Savva Pavappanasanu.
Sappa Pavappanasanu.
Mangalanam cha Savvesim.
Mangalanam cha
Sabvesim.
Sabvesim.
Paramam Havai Mangalam.
Padamam
Paramam
Havai
Havai
Mangalam.
Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om
Namah
Namah
Shivaya.
Shivaya.
Jai Satchidanand.
Satchidanand.
Okay, Mahatma, our next Zoom program will be at 6:30 a.m. Indian time with Vidhi. Please join us. Thank you. Thank you. Keshavanandji,
Jai
Mahatma,
Jai
Jai
Satchidanand.
Satchidanand.
Jai Keshavanandji.
Jai Satchidanand Keshavanandji,
Keshavanandji,
Radhika
Jai
Bhai,
Ratnakant
Satchidanand.
Bhai,
Jai
Jai
Satchidanand,
Satchidanand,
Jai
Nidhi Ben, Jai
Satchidanand,
Satchidanand.
Mahatma
Satchidanand,
Honorable Jai
Bhagavan Jai
Satchidanand,
Satchidanand,
Jai
Jai
Satchidanand.
Nalini Ben, Jai
Satchidanand,
Satchidanand,
Meenakshi Ben, Jai Satchidanand,
Jai
Meera
Jai
Ben, Jai Satchidanand,
Satchidanand.
Bharti Ben, Jai
Jai
Satchidanand,
Satchidanand,
Jai
Ben.
Satchidanand,
Jai
Radhikant Bhai,
Jai
Jai
Satchidanand.
Satchidanand.